Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
And it's Veron. And this is Van Nistelrooy! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rivaldo. Timber. Out of play for a throw. Brahim Diaz. Neymar. Lobbed in behind. Oyarzabal is onto it in a flash. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Serginho. Rijkaard cuts it out.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Brahim Diaz. Timber. And this is Raul. Veron. And here's Brahim Diaz. Now it's Oyarzabal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Veron. Oh no, what has happened here? Cross goes in there. And it's hoisted clear. Over to the left. Crossed in again. Gabriel tries to clear. Has a shot! Too close for comfort. Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Timber. And it's Diaz. Looking for options for movement.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Courtois claims comfortably. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Now it's Oyarzabal. Foot in. Zanetti. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Brahim Diaz. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's quick to get it clear again. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. just looked a step too slow on everything. Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, this looks sharp. Van Nistelrooy pinches it off him. Raul.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's gone for goal! Milan still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. The less said about that pass, the better. Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Tries to play it through. Rijkaard.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And it's made its way to him. He's having a go! It's anyone. In he goes again! Oh, it's come off the upright. He's come in hard. Gabriel gets good distance on it. He's tried one! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Deftly away. In with the challenge. Brahim Diaz. And the finish! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Substitutions taking place.
So this to pull level. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Chance! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So it... And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half.
Header! Oh, it's hit the post! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Great defending, strong and determined. Van Nistelrooy looks to get on the end of this. That's a shade optimistic. Distributed tidily. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Oh, the ball's gone astray. That's good running with the ball. That is good alertness. Van chance! Another header, but again the same outcome.
John Burry really need to convert.
The first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Nistelrooy with the cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Aimed beyond the defence. He's had it taken off him. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Oh, it's Batistuta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played into space out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Takes a shot! Goal! Milan! There is the breakthrough! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And it's Serginho. Zanetti. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Tonali. Good read, needed to be. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Played out to the right. In towards the back stick. Timber. And we hit half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Raul, he's picked his way through. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Overhit and out of play. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Now it's Messi. Raul. And it's Timber. Messi. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nice looking ball. That has been cut short.
Tomburi really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? Delivers with whip. Courtois claims it without any fuss. Now that looks a decent ball. He's Van Nistelrooy! And for a moment, time stood still.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's a little off target. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution for Milan. Number 11, Raul. Coming on the field is number 22, Thomas Rashitsky.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Progress.
That'll be a throw-in. Konate getting this one clear. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done.
John Burry really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance.
Shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. No way through. Now then, the ball's come loose. Engages and forces him off the ball. And the counter is on. Knocks it into space. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Milan.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Now it's Messi. Nicked it back promptly. Donatoni. Can he spark a counter here? Indonesia have reclaimed it. Nedved, can he finish? They've scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Hazard. Now it's Bebeto. Donatoni.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Bebeto. And no, that was never going to make it. Tries to play it through. Now it's Rivaldo. Raul. No, it's come to nothing. Donatoni. Timber calmly anticipates. Raul. And here's Messi. Now, can they get him away? And this is Raul. There's the shot! He scores! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, from a defensive perspective...
Tries a shot! Sticks it away! Into the lead once more! Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Indonesia take the lead.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the pass is intercepted. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bebeto. Oh, that was vital. Rijkaard. And they can counter here. And it's Rivaldo. That's Rijkaard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Donatoni. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. And the first half is done. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Played through into space. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Indonesia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Donatoni. Looking to play him in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Plays it in low. Cleared without complication. Costa Curta. Good take. Nedved! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Donnarumma claims comfortably. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Raul is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Howson cuts it out. And it's Rivaldo. Now it's Oyarzabal.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitutions taking place.
It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. It's a really well-measured ball. Pirlo's cross. Van Dijk getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Goes for a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And now he has two. Indonesia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Good read, needed to be. Zanetti.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That is a great pick out. Good ball, Bebeto. Gets through. And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
The goal score for Indonesia after
And they are
85
tearing the
minutes.
opposition apart
Number
here.
10.
Simply breathtaking stuff. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again. And
Real chance!
Number 22.
And that has been clubbed away.
Coming on the field.
Deep cross.
Number 9. David Villa.
Konate
Number
gets good
20,
distance on it.
Lee Kangin.
That'll be a
Substitution.
throw-in.
There will be 5 minutes added time. Substitution for Indonesia. Number 21. Pirlo. Coming on to replace him
And
is
now they can clear their
number
lines.
14. Xabi Alonso.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Rivaldo. Could move up a gear here. And time is up. Milan have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was...
Like the flowers, the soul blooms in the light. Light of waters, I'm drowning into you. Light of heavens, our kiss is higher than the mountains. And all the colors, and all the colors in you. Let your colors shine the darkest night. in a
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
Looks more a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that is a nice touch. There's the shot! It's there! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Searching passes played there. Milan are looking to go forward now. Deftly away. And he's forced to go back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Chance! He scored! AC Milan are all square. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's De Bruyne. He's got space here, and he cuts out the supply. Nicely weighted ball. Doué gets flagged offside. Half an hour played now. It's gone for a throw-in. He has found the way through. And he's taking no chances there. And he has kept it out somehow.
Doué actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he shoots! Goal! Milan! And the comeback is complete! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Kylian Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe!
Milan take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
They're urging him to... And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now this could be a chance. Oh, good take in a good area. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's made its way to him. And the first half is done. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming. More, I think, did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Milan are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And we're underway again. And the through ball. Mbappe gets through. Shot at goal! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Hazard is onto this. Oh, shapes to shoot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
That has been slung wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Raul. He's found a way through. Doué is wide and looking to get onto this. De Bruyne. Lee Kang-in can see things others simply cannot. Serginho. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And reclaimed it in a trice. Neymar! And the lead stays intact, just.
Neymar was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Number 11, Raul. Coming on the field, number 17, Graham Diaz. Number 22, Thomas Rashitsky.
It's their second corner of the game. Ekitike! Oh, that could cost them.
Now that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Tries to play it through. Serginho promptly onto that, and that is that. Brzezinski. And it's Timber. He's shifting through the gears here.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Issa, and the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Hazard.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
That's the throw. What a throw in. Looking to play him in. He's a sharp little ball here. And there goes the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing.
Let it talk to me.
Baby girl,
Just slow it down, let your body speak.
speak.
I know that timing is everything.
Got me weak.
All I got is infinity.
See it.
Infinity.
Let it talk to me. Just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that timing is everything. Everything. How long I got is infinity. Infinity. You got the vibe and I'm feeling you, girl. Missing my flight cause you show me the world. Your body be talking, I love what I heard. If this is the show me a sign. Tell me you ready and I'll make you mine. Ain't what I'm sipping and this ain't no lies. Real talk, girl, when me looking at your eyes. I can't see you overanalyze everything, girl. Cause you can't put your trust in everything. But it's a must cause your body keep flirting. Make the rhythm just keep on working. Baby girl, I'm hurting. Cause your body just keep on twerking. But your eyes keep looking and lurking. Set it. Just slow it down, let your body speak. Turn it up. I know that timing is everything. Let's do this. How long I got is infinity. Infinity. Let it talk, step, step. Baby girl, don't you worry, not fret. Let it talk, step, step. Look how long me and you fi connect. Let it talk, step, step. Yeah, shake it up, don't you worry, not fret. Let it talk, step, step. Hold on tight, baby girl. The DJ turn it up, max. Blast it up, ain't no turning back. So long.
I got this love to give you one time. And boy, you're moving so fine. You got me losing my mind.
Let it talk to me. Hey, just slow it down, let your body speak. Right away. I know that timing is everything. No play, no play. How long I got is infinity. Nah, straight up infinity. Baby girl, don't you worry, not fret. Let it. Me and you, we connect. Let it. Shake it up, don't you worry, not fret. Let it talk, step, step. Look how long me and you, we connect.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his...
And the volley! That is wonderful from Rijkaard!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly. It's Neymar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Rijkaard! Their attempts, just the wrong outcome. Tries to pass it through. Courtois clears. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Messi. Raul. Half an hour played now. Pass is just off target. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. And that has been clubbed away. And reclaimed it in a trice. 5 minutes till the break. And it's Rivaldo. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Probing pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Pass somewhat off target. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Milan will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Raul. Hazard. And here's Lewandowski. Terrific header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Threads one in. Oh, that's a... tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan have their second corner now. Punched away. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Kukçu. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've...
Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 22, Raúl. Number 5, Robert Lewandowski.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Number 18,
Arsenal
Messi.
are looking to go forward now.
Number 23, Mbappe.
That is a great pick out. Mbappe has it in a wide position. And that is a little undercooked. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Number 19, Hazard.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 17, Iwobi. Substitution in
Can he
progress.
get it through? And Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, there's the clearance.
Substitution.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Serginho gets rid without sophistication. Milan have now used up all but one. Great chance! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
It's their second corner of the game. Big header! Oh, That could be a costly miss. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super find.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's having a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Number 3, Alexander-Arnold.
Arsenal can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Rijkaard engages and forces him off the ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Konate.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard cuts it out. Van Dijk.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Aims beyond the defence. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's that, the end. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just...
About our differences, we don't talk.